Hello, captains. Happy New Year. What a way to start the year. Welcome to the Priority One Armada live stream, multicasting live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Twitch on January 9th, 2021. I'm your host, Kat, and tonight we are earning some Latinum at the Dabo table at Quarks on instance number 7. So while we do that, we're also going to hold our roundtable discussion where we talk about Star Trek Online. Joining me tonight, though, are my two co-hosts, James and Anthony. Anthony, how's it been going?
It's been okay.
Right?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
2021 had a good run. Here's to 2022.
2022 will be great.
Man, this
Looking forward
year's
to it.
been forever
Can't wait for
already.
Or
Wow.
that's one way to look at it. Or you could say that today is the 38th of December 2020.
I don't think
That's another
2020
way of
ever
looking
ended.
at it. Yes, I mean, that's one way of looking at it.
So, James, how are you? How was your New Year?
It's been
So
really
far,
good.
since you're in Europe and not anywhere near the United States.
You really think it's better here? We're in lockdown here. We're in a full national lockdown.
Oh, wow. How's that going then?
So jealous. So jealous.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's been good. It's been good. Well, I bought the legendary bundle as a Christmas present from me to me.
Ooh,
So-
exciting. Okay, we're going to have to talk about that in our away mission, but let's table the Oh, I really want to hear your thoughts on that. But yeah, let's do the show part though. Anthony, what do you think we got going on for the show? How about that?
Well, I can tell you very soon that will happen. Well, during the roundtable tonight, we will discuss the latest Star Trek Online news. So if you have not made your way over to Quarks and Instance 7, come and join us. We will also share the latest Priority One Armada news and highlight some of the outstanding members within our community. After the roundtable, we will warp to the Badlands for our weekly away mission to battle the Terrans and, most importantly, earn that dilithium. So, if you have a character that's level 60 or above, come join us.
Yeah, I'm excited because I'm going to bring my mirror warship.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, I'm so jealous. That's like the one lockbox ship I don't have that I really want.
Oh man, it's like one of my favorite ships now. But anyway, why don't we do a giveaway? What do y'all think?
Ooh, I agree. I concur.
I like to win stuff.
Right. So,
I'm not eligible, but I like to win stuff. So
I didn't want to
let's
be
have somebody else
rude
do
and
it.
just be like, you can't win, but you can't win that. So,
unless it's a mirror warship, because then
Can
I'm
I
gonna
win it?
enter.
all right. Well, we are giving away thanks to a very generous member who I'm sure you'd be shocked to hear that it's Ray Bosch Borg.
Oh my god!
Hi,
He
who-
never gives anything away.
Who is this? I've never heard of this person before.
Right? Yeah, the man himself, Ray Bosch Borg, graciously donated a 50% off Tier 6 ship coupon.
Awesome.
So, thank you so much, Ray. All you got to do is type the word Detmer into chat for your chance to win that. So, thank you so much, Ray Bosch Borg, and thanks for cheering us.
Thanks for cheering, Ray.
Thank you so much, Ray.
You get bonus points if you work out who Detmer is.
I think people know who Detmer is, right?
Probably only the most badass pilot in all of Star Trek.
Well,
I
let's
think-
just
I
let's
don't know.
discuss that
Let's
later
discuss
too.
that
I'm
later.
like, oh, that's a talking point for sure.
Oh, okay. If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and you want to stay in touch with us in game, then come join us on the Priority One chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority One, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
And if you want to be a member of our Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career in the Priority One Armada.
Yeah, see, Mandalorian's already thrown out Riker in Paris.
This is the way.
I don't know. Detmer handled those manual maneuvers a lot better than Riker, in my opinion.
What about Starbuck? If we're going different. If we're
No,
going
you
different
just said best pilot in Star Trek. No,
Yeah,
we
but you
can't.
said Mandalorian. So
But that's-
No, well, that's the person who said that.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their
okay,
name
okay.
is Mandalorian.
Oh, okay.
And
okay.
he's had that name way longer than the show has been around. So
Okay. I forget. If you're interested in picking up some cool Priority 1 Armada swag, then check out the Armada themed merchandise now available at our Cafe Press store. The store has items ranging from mugs to pads, t-shirts to hoodies, and loads more. Links to the store can be found on our website and Twitch page.
Oh, you know what? I'm wearing my hoodie, my Romulan Republic. Romulans are coming from the south. Hoodie right now, and I wear it all the time. It's so comfortable. So I love my hoodie that I got from the Cafe Press store.
By the way, I would like to point out that I think everybody agrees with me about who the best pilot is, because about 1,000 people in chat have typed Detmer. So obviously, right.
I think Tom Paris. Tom is my favorite. I'm sorry.
All right,
Sorry,
this
Tom.
just gonna have to be ongoing throughout the show. Then I mean, Sulu, come on, y'all.
Oh my God, Sulu! Yeah, Sulu wins instantly. Sorry, I'm sorry. Every other pilot has just lost instantly. But Sulu's my man.
All right,
George Takei.
Let's continue this discussion while we talk about the roundtable too. But there's really not that much news, so I really don't mind having a in-depth discussion of piloting skills in the show
Balls
tonight.
Is right. Balls is Sulu. Sulu.
Well, anyway, James, tell us about the pretty much only thing going on right now, the Admiralty bonus.
Oh yes, there's something going on. Admiralty bonus weekend starting this past Thursday. Star Trek Online launched an Admiralty bonus event from January the 7th to the 14th. Your Admiralty missions will give you out bonus rewards during this special event. You'll find out all of your assignments give double double campaign XP, allowing faster progression, no matter whose mission you're completing. Getting good with the Ferengi, serve the Federation or the Klingon Empire, or help rebuild the Romulan Republic. In addition, all your tour of duty missions will award bonus dilithium during this event. More dill! Yes! I love all the dill.
Who doesn't like those crystals?
Osira likes them crystals, just saying.
By the way, I love how in the future of Star Trek, everybody's trying to find that dilithium. Like the Star Trek games obviously knew something before we did.
They canonized the exchange.
Yes.
They made it a thing.
I never even thought of that. Wow.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah, and
canonized it.
it's not just Star Trek Online, because both Star Trek Fleet Command and Timelines, like the currency that you buy with cash is dilithium.
Well, I mean, I could understand that. I mean, because it's just a currency, though. I mean, I thought it was a way to make your ship go.
Quark mentions it in DS9, like he was saying that dilithium's worth a load, so it's like he said, like, are you going to pay me in Latman or dilithium in the latest episode? I was just watching Little Green Men, and he mentions it. Do you have any dilithium on this world?
Huh. I didn't remember that part, but wow.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
And he also mentions it in there. He says like that we have dilithium exchange on Frangana. I apologize.
Not to speaking of Discovery and no spoilers for the last episode, but or maybe a minor spoiler, but K-47 says that they were slightly disappointed in the last episode that Riker did not swoop in and save the day.
I know how. It's just disappointing. He did direct the episode before this one. I know that. I'm not sure he directed this one.
He did. I can't remember who directed this one.
It was Olatondo Ususami. Directed it.
Oh, very nice. Well, since we haven't had a show, in a couple of weeks, I thought, we catch you guys up on what did happen a couple of weeks ago. So, Anthony, tell us what's been going on.
Well, last weekend we were treated to a special weekend event where we could earn bonus dilithium ore The Dilithium Ore event ran from Thursday to Monday, and it wasn't just a Dilithium bonus weekend, though. We also got a double XP just by running missions, which was great. A great time to level characters. And last but certainly not least, there was also an upgrade weekend. During this part of the event, you could earn double the amount of technology points for each upgrade applied to whatever item you were upgrading, which also saves you dilithium. So which one of these things did you guys take advantage of, or did you take advantage of all of them?
All of them.
You did? Well, I'm not making any new characters until I have to, so I didn't really, and I'm not really leveling up any ships, so I didn't really use the double XP to my best advantage, but I do love, dilithium bonus weekends for sure.
Yeah, it's funny, I actually did not know it was an upgrade weekend.
Oh, where you just happened to be upgrading stuff? You're like, wow.
No, I didn't upgrade anything. I didn't even know that. The
No.
only thing I did do is I took advantage of the dilithium. I had a bunch of VIP vouchers, and I took about must have been about 15 characters I took and mined every day the whole weekend. So I probably made probably 500,000 dilithium.
Wow.
So, I did take advantage of that.
Nice. Well, that's good.
Yep.
I know Xbox and PS4 have some stuff going on. James, why don't you tell us what they have going on?
Oh, I shall. Well, they're having an Admiralty bonus weekend too, just in case you wanted to know. We have the Widen Grey event.
Widening Gyre.
Widen Gyre event.
That's my fault. By the way, am I the only one that thinks of cheese?
Cheese, Grump.
I think of Gruyere.
Yeah, I think of
Ooh,
Gruyere
and-
cheese, but
And when widening Gruyere, all I think of is somebody making a delicious Gruyere grilled cheese sandwich and spreading it open in front of me.
Okay.
And so I'm very disappointed when I queue up for this, and that's not what I get.
Okay, now I'm just hungry. Please stop. Please stop. It's
I
2
mean-
in the morning. I don't need to eat any more food.
That's the perfect time for grilled cheese sandwich, by the way. That's a
Oh,
fact.
great chill sandwich. Anyway, this event starts on the 12th of January and runs until the 11th of February. And the grand prize is the Imperial Rift Space Gear set, which is an amazing set. I run it on a lot of my exotic damage builds. It's a free set that you can claim on all your characters and get like a very rare set as soon as you start the game.
Dancing Ilachi.
And the Dancing Ilachi. You just can't beat them. They're so amazing.
Uh,
Also starting. Oh,
you
so
know,
sorry.
I know if the dancing Alachi annoy you, if you equip another pet, like say you summon your, flaming targ or whatever, the Alachi will go away.
Oh, really? No way.
Oh my God! Pro tip right there.
There you
And folks,
go.
We're gonna call that Winter's weekly top tip right now.
Hey, that was a cat tip.
That's
Oh,
cat.
sorry,
You can't
sorry,
give it to
sorry.
Winters.
It was an old
that's-
segment name we had. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to take it away from you. Oh my
Winter's
God.
top tips. Yeah, that's on his YouTube channel. You can go check those out now.
We'll call it
Well-
Cat's Catarific Tip.
Cat's catarific tips.
Catnip.
Cat tip. Cat tip.
I love it. That's amazing.
Cat tip.
Well, anyway, so yeah, just summon another pet like your Saint Bernard, because they're adorable. And
That's so cute.
if you're lucky enough to get the Siamese cat, if you could get that Siamese cat, it is very adorable. So, yeah. Anyway, if you see one on the exchange, you let me know.
Well, good news for the Xbox players as well. Also starting on the 12th of January is the return of the Infinity Lockbox, which now also includes the Mirror Warship and also the Demos class Pilot Destroyer, which are 2 very beautiful ships. So that Mirror Warship is probably my favorite of the 2 because it's cool and I kind of want one. But I have the Enterprise J, so I don't need it.
You fly the Enterprise J?
Of course, it's the best ship in the game.
It is, James. I knew. In fact, my character I have
Oh,
right now
no.
flies the Enterprise J.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
Lord. We've
I knew there was
opened
a
a,
reason we got along so well.
Oh my God, yes.
opened a
Thank you.
can of J right there.
Oh yes.
Well, let's table that discussion, too.
Okay.
I mean, it's not really a discussion; it's a fact.
It's just fact. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you.
I will graciously disagree with you both, but I know how much both of you love your Enterprise J's.
Anyway, starting very soon on console, you'll be able to revive the Synthwave Invasion mission on Synthwave TFO. That's the last thing, and then content systems, and there's nothing there, so I'm good. That's it.
There actually has not been any posts for patch notes in the last several weeks.
I
for
just
either
looked it
platforms.
up. Yeah, December 18th was I guess everybody's been on vacation, so nobody's been doing anything because no patch notes.
No patch notes whatsoever.
But
Apart from there's no more winter events. Sorry, everyone.
I know
So-
somebody,
So
Snowball fights.
congratulations, everybody! Everything's fixed in the game.
right?
don't need patch notes
There's
anymore.
no bugs.
No,
No
more
bugs.
bugs.
No bugs.
So we wanted, I think someone mentioned this earlier in the chat, and I don't want to scroll up to find out who it was, but we did want to talk about one other item of news that we can discuss. So, Anthony, spill the beans. What about what we
Yes,
heard?
Here come the beans.
Tell us it all.
Well, if you haven't already, during the Priority One podcast episode 490, which was released before the holiday break, Kat and Tony and Elio had a great sit down with executive producer of Stowe, Andre Emerson, and he hinted at a possible Klingon recruitment event. So, if you are unaware of what a recruitment event is, I understand why. This is because we haven't had one since the second release of the Gamma recruitment event, which was about 2 years ago. When you create a new character during one of these events, you unlock perks and rewards that can be... My phone just shut off.
Was your script on it?
But yeah, so yes, my script is on my phone, and it's a new phone, so I haven't set the timeout for when the screen goes dark, so it only lasts 30
Oh,
seconds.
so
So I got to read
annoying.
really fast before my screen goes dark. So here we go. Ready?
go.
3, 2, 1, go. So when you create a new character during one of these events, you can unlock perks and rewards that are usually account wide. And usually, they're for completing missions, finding things in the worlds like temporal nodes, leveling up your R&D, or et cetera, et cetera. You don't want to miss this event, as you will probably not be able to unlock these perks after the event ends. Now, there really isn't a specific indication of when the event will start, except that that it might be part of the upcoming anniversary event. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, this is exciting news. We were, I think people were hoping that we would have either a rerun of one of the prior recruitment events, but I didn't really expect a Klingon one. So that should be pretty interesting.
I can't wait. I'm gonna make so many characters. Okay, well, maybe just one, but so many.
Anthony, do you have a Klingon? You said you do have a Klingon.
I have like 17 Klingons.
Oh,
but,
okay.
I put them in the dilithium mines of Rurapente. That's all they're used for, is to mine dilithium. No, I created one Klingon character when I started playing the game when it launched. That's gone through all the Klingon content, and I've done that. I think I've gone through all the Klingon content maybe twice. And I did recently create a new Klingon character to play through. However, I think I'm going to re-roll it when this event happens and take advantage of this, because I missed the Delta event when it first came out, and I was really lucky to get it the second time around, and I created about 3 or 4 characters. And I'll tell you what, there's no substitute for those rewards, especially if you like to create new characters, because the Delta recruit and the Gamma recruit, you get so many bonuses on new characters. You get marks, you get doffs, you get elite marks, you get dilithium, you get this, you get so much good stuff that it's never not worth it to roll at least one new character for this stuff.
It really is, and you can claim on all your characters. Like I use my temple recruit to just get loads of marks on my new characters. It's just so useful.
Yeah, I think I definitely have more recruitment event characters than non-recruitment event characters. I think I went a little crazy during the Delta recruitment event. I think I have like 16 Delta recruits.
I think I have 4. I think I have one in each faction that you could do it in, and then I have 1 or 2 more. Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I missed those events because I kind of went on a hiatus. After my first recruitment event and last recruitment event was the temporal recruitment event, and I made 1 character, and it was like, I've done my temporal missions now, okay, bye, and didn't realize what the temporal node was, and now I've come back to the game. I'm like, look at all these things I need to do and rewards I can get, and half the things don't exist in game anymore, so I can't collect those rewards. So all these temporal nodes I can't get because the missions don't exist. So I'm like, yeah.
Well, they should have fixed that. Unless you, yeah, I'm pretty sure they fixed or there's a workaround for those, but I could be wrong because sometimes stuff gets fixed and sometimes it doesn't. But they did fix the respec issue, thank God.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, yes.
I know everybody was like, again? Are you kidding me with this?
I stopped playing. Until they fixed that. I couldn't deal with it.
Well, you know,
But
if
we
you
did get free stuff.
We did, and that was nice. They gave us some experimental upgrades and some more respec tokens. Yay! Because,
You
you
see
know,
how many respect tokens I have on my main
oh,
character
so
here.
many.
I
Thank you, Trekisto, for hosting with us.
I only have 16. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, yeah, and before the show, Vindayil followed us, so thank you so much for doing that.
Welcome aboard.
You know, maybe we should announce the winner of our giveaway.
Let's give
Oh
something
yeah,
away.
let's give free stuff away.
All right. Well, we are giving away a 50% off Tier 6 ship coupon code. And the winner of that is at Armored Scooter. Congratulations. And also, thank you, Ray Boschborg, for donating that prize. Just whisper us or message us with your in-game @handle so I can send you that code.
That is a 2020 handle if I've ever heard one. Armored Scooter.
Well, the text said email address, but I actually need your in-game @handle, so sorry about that. But just message that to us, and we will send that out to you as soon as possible.
Enjoy.
Yeah, congrats.
Awesome.
All right.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Admiral.
Yeah. Oh, hey to all the people in chat, though. I see Bulls and Bread Truck. Hey, what's up, Bread Truck? Philly Dilly 18, Big Easy 007, Trekkie Stowe, Zerai. Sorry if I butchered that. And also, thank you for just following us, Zerai. Cairo 47, Arctic Link, Captain BG, Darkness Muta. Who else did I see in there? John DeVries. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining us. And yeah.
What's up?
Yeah. Oh, Alexander Caps. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
All right. So.
Are you just gonna say everything we say, but in a better, deeper, sexier voice?
Oh my.
Dang. Yeah, that's much better. Wow, we're having a crazy party here. Where are these bright lights coming from? Flares? Those
Flares or did somebody bring an electrical build again?
You know, it does improve the lighting in here because it is really dark, but...
Oh, it's nice, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Beautiful.
I think the dog has to go outside. All right, well, you can just wait, buddy, for 5 minutes because I have to do Armada news. Because there's no patch notes. We already mentioned it. There's not been any patch notes for a while. So maybe this week we'll get something. All right. So, Armada news. If you did not know, this Thursday and every Thursday, please join us for TFO Thursday. This is where we get together and run TFOs. We earn marks and, of course, dilithium. So all you have to do, and I will show you on screen, is open your fleet window under the events tab, and that will tell you exactly what time that happens in your time zone. So it's a good time. We always have a ton of fun running stuff with our fleet mates because, misery loves company. But actually, last week was really fun, although all we had was space TFOs. I was on Z's team, and no ground, so bummer.
No bug hunt? That's a shame.
Oh, well, I wasn't heartbroken about that, but but yeah, it was weird because normally at least you get one ground, but it is way more fun to run those missions with your fleet mates, that's for sure. All right, well, yeah, the dogs are now barking. Awesome. Hold, please, while I yell at them.
Hold, please.
So, you didn't mute.
I did mute. It was.
No, you
didn't.
We
You
heard you.
didn't.
We heard you.
All right. Well, I pushed a mute button. That obviously did not work out.
Push to mute doesn't work. Push to talk does.
All right. Well, I'm glad I didn't say something else then.
Oh dear.
This is a family show.
Family-ish. Well, anyway, here's what's going on in the Armada, though. The Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance Fleet Tier 4 upgrade of the colony is on cooldown. At the time of this broadcast, only 6 days remain. Well done, Ferengi Alliance, because that's impressive.
Awesome.
Yeah, the colony, that takes forever to upgrade.
Most profitable indeed.
The Priority 1 Romulan Republic fleet has its Tier 4 shipyard upgrade on cooldown with 8 days remaining. The first Tier 3 upgrade for the research lab is also on cooldown and only has 2 days left. And the final Tier 3 upgrade for the embassy just needs about 4,000 fleet marks and 1 million dilithium, and then that can go on cooldown. So thank you so much to all the members of Romulan Republic. Wow, well done.
Woo! Roman Republic.
I know, that's amazing. You're just, burning through those projects.
Well, I mean, they don't have a home planet to go back to, so
Well,
they got time on their hands.
I guess, what else are they going to do? On the KDF side, though, the Klingon High Council fleet is still working on a short list of 17-hour upgrades that station a number of NPCs around the starbase, and those NPCs provide various duty officer assignments. So
Nice.
we've been doing those for quite some time, so yeah, that's still happening. The Romulan Tal Shiar Embassy and Spire are working on upgrades to allow transwarps to both of these fleet holdings. At the time of this broadcast, all that remains to be filled are about 75 science and medical duty officers for each project. So, wow, thank you again to all the members of the Tal Shiar fleet. It is... I think that one is actually proceeding faster than the Fed one, but I could be wrong. But both of those fleets, man, you guys are just amazing. So thank you so much. If you're interested in joining any of the specialty fleets, like the Klingon High Council, the Priority 1 Ferengi Alliance, the Priority 1 Romulan Republic, or the Romulan Tal Shiar fleet, you can submit your application on the Priority 1 Armada website once you've reached the fleet rank of captain in any of our primary fleets. Excuse me. These specialty fleets offer 25% reduced requirements for all promotions, as well as instant access to all the fleet stores. So yeah, check that out on the website because it's super fun. Yeah. Let's see, what is next? Oh, excuse me. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize a very special member of the Armada. Not only one of our admirals, but awesome person all around, Admiral Bulls, who made the last donation of 2020. Thank you so much, Bulls, because that was a fantastic donation. And Captain Mandalorian, thank you so much for your first donation of 2021. So thank you so much. Wow, you guys are amazing. But Admiral Bulls, thank you so much for that donation. Way to, wrap up 2020 with a bang. Well,
Amazing.
yeah. I don't want to go there. All right.
It's still 2020. Remember, we're just continuing December 2020, remember?
all those donations go to, helping us out by, covering website hosting fees, domain name fees, software for production for this show, restreaming, audio software, subscriptions for the show. So all that stuff, thank you so much, because it makes our lives way less stressful to have so much support from the community. So we really appreciate everybody that supports the show and watches this show and watches the podcast and all of that. So yay, thank you guys. We're going to start this year as member appreciation, just to appreciate how awesome all of our members are.
You're all amazing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
If you would like to support the Priority One Armada, you can donate on our website and receive a thank you package based on the amount you donate. Visit PriorityOneArmada.com to find out more. Awesome. Do we need to talk about anything else before we do our away mission?
No, but do you need to let the dogs out? Cat,
nope.
let the dogs out. No, they're okay?
They're okay.
Wait, I'm sorry. Who?
What? Who?
Who let the
Who?
dogs out?
No,
Cat, let the
well,
dogs-
anyway, no, they're okay now. They were
Who?
just having a
Who?
moment.
Who?
Maybe during the away mission, but maybe we should kick off
It's
another.
okay. You just tell us when we can go on a 25-minute rant about how awesome the Enterprise J is, and then you can go let the dogs out.
That sounds good to
Lord.
me.
That sounds delightful.
I'm in for that.
Should we start the next giveaway while we're gearing up to go
Yes.
to the Badlands? All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, the next thing we're giving away is very exciting. It is the Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack.
Oh.
Ooh.
Such a good bundle.
All right.
Oh, I wish I had it.
All you have
You
to
don't have
do.
No, I don't.
Aw, that's terrible. A lot of great stuff comes in this pack, and I don't have the list, but I do think it's at least 2 T6 ships.
I can tell you what it is
Ooh, please do.
because I have it.
Ooh.
It includes.
I do know you get the pink vanity shield, which is the
It's
best.
the best thing ever.
So
Yes.
you get the pink vanity shield. You get wait, crap, where is it?
The carrot
yeah.
call.
So you get the pink vanity shield, a pink caracol. You get a pink ribbon comm badge. You also get a pink tribble, and you get, I believe, it is. Oh, I'm gonna mess it up. Oh, here we go. Oh no, that's from the Hero Coalition. Never mind.
All right, somebody in chat, please post what the heck is in this bundle. But in the meantime, all you got to do for your chance to win is type Awoshikan into the chat right now.
Whoa.
I love her, by the way.
She is such a. It's moments like it's characters like her that make me wish Discovery had more episodes per season, that they could like flesh out some of their
Absolutely. I think
I
that's
just
that's my
what
biggest gripe.
Yeah, that's what I wish. I want to learn more about these other characters, like just like an episode each for each character. Then I can know them and feel for them. You know.
I mean,
That's
they
what I
had
want.
they had a really good arc this season, like the shared trauma, the the dealing with all the stuff that they went through in season 1 and season 2, and I really appreciated that. But I it would have been great to have more of it and more of them.
Agree. Okay, so we are going to the Badlands. So again,
Ooh.
you do need to be level 60 at least. Ooh,
Let me
look
just
how cool my ship is, by the
Beam
way.
up to my. That's okay. I'm
Enterprise, Jay.
beaming up to my Enterprise J.
Oh, it's
Both
so
of you
good.
are in your Enterprise J's? Oh,
Mhm.
good
Oh,
lord.
that's gonna be great.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man.
Kat, did I tell you about this brilliant glitch I saw the other day? So I was
Whoops, I just ran
Oh.
into the sun.
Basically-
No, what were you doing?
so I loaded into Cure, and it was the countdown at the start, right? And what happened was there was another dreadnought underneath me. I think it was a Vardwar dreadnought underneath me, and it started flying upwards, and it kept knocking me, and we started floating upwards in the loading screen. And when we started it, we were like at the top of the map. And
What?
we had to fly all the way down.
What TFO?
It was the cure, you know, the ball cure.
Oh, didn't hear that part. Wow, I've never heard of that before.
Oh,
was
that
not- it was-
happens. That's happened to me when I load into Drazana. If I stay there, if I sit there and wait and don't move forward in the sector space around Drazana, people will load in underneath me and knock me up.
That's a very nice ship you got there.
Hey, phrasing.
Oh well, hey, yours looks pretty snazzy too.
I know, right? It's very
Here
beautiful
is
ship.
the mirror warship. Ooh, and I'm right underneath someone has the breast cancer awareness vanity shield there, which is gorgeous on that Fakiri ship. Oh, it just went away. Well, anyway, I'm in instance number 1.
Because you're number 1.
Oh, we should've-
Where are
We
you
should've
guys?
grouped
Are
up. We're
Oh.
loading in right. I think we're loading into the Badlands right now.
I'm
Okay.
loading into.
Well, if you send me a team invite, I'll join.
Loading,
Okay,
loading,
so
loading.
looks like this is a fresh instance. Excellent. I'll wait
Are
for
we
you
here with
guys,
you?
though.
Where are we? Oh no, we're in number 2.
Oh,
Dun,
hold on.
dun, dun, dun,
There wasn't
dun.
enough room for both of our Enterprise J's in instance.
Hey.
okay. I'll come to 2. I'll come. There's
Oh.
only 10 people in there.
Oh good, yeah, because my map transfer failed.
That's all right.
Aw.
Okay, so try to go to 2 because there's less people in there anyway.
Everybody come to 2. There's 2 things.
Oh, that's
2
where.
Enterprise J's.
What's the shield? What's the vanity shield you're running on that?
Me, I got the purple vanity shield because I got the groupies mini pack, not the mega pack. So I actually have this is the pink vanity shield
Oh.
with, but it's just slight with the lights on. The lights themselves are actually a default, which is really nice. You can go and customize.
Here we go.
Yep.
We'll fly around here before we start this. Yeah, there you guys are. Looks nice. Very pizza cuttery.
They're not pizza cutters. They're beautiful ships. Don't you dare.
They're elegant designs.
Elegant. Yes, we're streamlined with a future of the Federation.
Well,
Come.
maybe
Come
that's
hither,
where they
Anthony,
got the
let's go.
detached nacelles theory because those nacelles are barely hanging on there.
Chrome, they are not pizza cutters. Don't you dare to call them pizza. Why is everyone calling them pizza cutters?
All
No.
right.
Yeah, they don't even go sideways.
Yeah,
We
see?
are heading to plasma controller beta, enemy controlled right now. So let's head up here, and then we can just go clockwise around.
The only thing that bugs me about this ship is you can't zoom out far enough.
Yeah, it's like, I can't see behind me. What's going on behind me? The turn rate, but you just have to turn yourself into a starbase and just sit there and shoot.
Oh no, I fly around, man. I'm agile in this thing.
Darwinism 215 says the Enterprise J is every bit as elegant as the sexy decontamination scenes in Enterprise.
That is accurate. If those scenes were a ship, it would be the Enterprise J.
What? No.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, okay. The fact that I don't like those, I guess that works.
I'm just saying.
Wow, all
They're-
these ships are just getting demolished. Like I could
They're
barely kill
sexy,
anything.
they're gratuitous, and there's no need for them, but we still enjoy them.
I love my J. It's just amazing.
Oh man.
Although
Anywho.
I got some good news this week because I've been doing my own little mini Star Trek Online stream, and I got to 56 followers.
Wow! Congrats.
So the James White Dragon channel is up to 56 followers. And I felt very happy.
Are you just leveling up characters? What are you doing on your stream?
What am I doing on my stream? I'm just mostly talking about this stream and how amazing it is. And
Well, okay, that's allowed.
yeah, and also I've been doing some PvP matches to test my stamina, which I've been doing in the Enterprise J, which has been hilarious. And my friend Kippy, which comes on to do it. We have a test. He's got to have the smallest ship in the game versus me, and I can't see him. And my challenge is to be able to kill him without him killing me. It's really fun.
How's that working out?
Well, I think we're quite even. We're quite even. In the last match, he beat me, but the match before that, I beat him. So we're getting
You should let me know when that happens. I should pop in as a second Enterprise J. Just
Oh
to
my
see-
God, yes, Team
just to
Enterprise
see how that
J.
goes.
Oh yeah, and Chrome joined us on that stream, and him and Dan were on the same team with Kippy, And every time because I got the bowel weapons, every time they flew over to help him, I catch them with my bowel antiprotons, and they get destroyed because they're only just starting out. Bless them. they came to join us, and they just got annihilated. I felt so bad. I'm like, sorry guys. All my fleets would go after them, and it's like, don't go after them, go after Kippy.
You never know what you're gonna get when you play PvP matches with people. All right, well that one went pretty quickly.
Good work, team. Team Enterprise J's best.
All right, so let's get back to our best pilot discussion.
Sulu. It's Sulu.
I mean,
Detmer.
all right, what are your
Sulu.
qualities of the best pilot? I mean, cool head, obviously Sulu never like freaked out ever. Well, except for that one time with the
Sulu
sword.
has a sword.
Well, there was also the time where they were stealing the Enterprise in Star Trek 3, and they were he got a little nervous because Scotty wasn't opening the space doors fast enough.
Oh, that's right.
hey, he was a little bit older then, you know.
Oh
so
no,
he-
I'm sorry. You know what scene I'm thinking of is when he crashes the shuttle into the Enterprise at in Star Trek 5.
Oh, gee.
When Kirk's like, initiate Plan B, and everybody on the ship is like, Plan B, and he goes, B for barricade, and they have to put up the net to catch the shuttle when it flies in.
Man, I really need to rewatch the movies.
I need to watch them again too.
We should do a live reaction video of us rewatching the movies.
Yes, I would love that, and we could do like a Zoom thing. I don't know, you Zoom call us and then stream the Zoom call.
All right, yeah, Mandalorian's bringing up the Picard, not the Picard maneuver, but when he did that spin around the asteroid, with the...
I'd accept that.
Yeah,
So
okay.
so the criteria by which I'm judging is the attitude of the pilot, the demeanor of the pilot, the badassness of the maneuver, the visual spectacle of the maneuver, and the estimated survival rate of the maneuver.
Okay, well I'm going to say Tom Paris then wins that instantly because he was the first person to go to warp 10 and survive, even though he turned into a,
So
Oh
hard rule in any Star Trek debate is the threshold episode can never be admissible as evidence for anything unless you're talking about the worst episode ever.
Right, okay. I mean,
Oh my God.
he turned into a lizard, but he was the first person to go warp 10. I'm just saying. So Tom Paris win. So I think Sulu is just we're not counting not other universe, JJ Zulu, because he failed the parking.
He left
brake.
the parking brake on.
He
Yeah.
left the parking brake, so it's not including. He's a different Zulu.
Oh
Different
yeah,
school.
nobody did bring up Mayweather. Sorry, thanks for bringing that up, Claudia.
Oh yeah, Mayweather. Oh. Okay.
I mean, but I don't know. Was there any tense piloting skill base?
I think there was
in
but,
Enterprise.
I mean,
Man, I haven't seen
it
Enterprise
was
in a while.
Enterprise.
Oh, what about the captain from Picard? He was a pretty good pilot.
Oh, Rios? Yeah.
Yeah, Rio's a good pilot.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
But Sulu's best pilot.
I mean, I still go with Sulu personally.
Sulu. Yeah, I'm winning. Can we tally up the
though
votes for Sulu and?
I really do love Detmer. I think she's amazing.
Well, I'll give Detmer just behind the second place because we've got to give Sulu's our original boy,
Yeah, but what was a badass maneuver he does?
listing lazily to the left.
Setting a
Man,
course.
that guy knows some maneuvers.
Setting a
You
course
didn't-
for
you
the
didn't do
second
it.
star to the right.
You didn't do any maneuvers. You just sort of listed lazily to the left. Oh my God, where'd he go? He's listing lazily to the left. Oh my God, turn left, turn left. Man, this guy knows some maneuvers.
Let's see. Paris, of course, is an excellent pilot.
He's also Captain Proton.
Well, that's true. I don't know if that gives him any bonuses for
It does because he looks cool.
Can I just say that Tom Paris is probably my favorite character in all of Star. Well, maybe not my favorite character, but the character I'm sorry, not my favorite character, but the character I personally identify with the most in all of Star Trek. Like I feel like if I was a Starfleet officer, that's exactly how I would act and be is Tom Paris.
I think I might be Nog. I feel like that's what I'd be.
You'd be Nog. That's awesome.
I feel like I'd be Nog.
I mean, you definitely got
I
the
would
lobes
be. I don't know who I'd be. I'd be Dax. Jadzia.
I could see you as a
Oh
Jadzia.
yeah,
I could see you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
Jadzia Dax, not Ezra.
Yes, not Ezri Dax.
I know it's coming and I'm sad. I don't want to see it.
Oh, I know. I am bummed about that.
Because I'm rewatching it and I'm halfway through season 4, and I know that she dies
season 4 is so good.
in like season 6. So I'm like,
Who?
Yeah, the last episode of season 6.
Who was the pilot of Oh my God, I'm totally having.
Defiant?
Yes.
Jadzia Dax.
Was she?
Yeah, pretty much. It was pretty much Jadzia. Yeah.
She was always at the helm.
She was the helm. Yeah.
When Cisco was in command.
I did not know that. All right, well.
Oh, there you go. Jadzia wins.
I don't know if she'd win, but.
But who
Okay,
was?
okay.
No.
What
But
about
it was
my man
Nog.
O'Brien?
It was Nog when they were in the battle in the final episode, and the Defiance flying through all the ships.
Whoa. I'm not there yet. Let's go.
Oh.
Oh, sorry. You haven't seen all of the.
No. See, I've seen all of Voyager. I've seen all of Next Gen, and I've seen most of the original series, but I haven't seen all of DS9.
Oh, I envy you, man, because that
I know
is
it's
so good, man.
Oh.
It just feels so
good.
What?
I get
Tell
warm
us
feelings.
what episode and season you're on.
Okay. So I've just seen Little Green Men.
Oh.
So good.
So good.
Which is where they go to
Earth.
they go to Earth and they basically cause the Roswell incident. Which was just brilliant. And Quark, trying to like negotiate and be like, if you're not going to take my deal, I'll just go to the Russians.
Yeah.
And then they're like,
What do you know about the Russians?
it's like, okay, I changed my idea. We're just and then
We just want to sell you things.
Rom's just like Mookie.
Wrong.
And then Nog's quick thinking like actually we are an alien invasion. We got ships coming in, and then Quark's like, what are you doing? No, just stop lying.
The general's like, I knew it.
Man, I haven't seen that episode in a long time.
I actually rewatched that episode about a couple months ago, and I was like, oh man, this is great.
I've actually named my my Ferengi Marauder the Moogie, USS Moogie.
Oh, that's
nice.
nice.
Moogie, because me and Sarah, I wanted to call it the Quark, but I couldn't name it that. I wanted to name it Nog, couldn't call it that. I wanted to call it Rom, couldn't call it that. So I was like Moogie.
Oh, it was Aaron Eisenberg. Shout out to Aaron Eisenberg. It was his birthday this past week. So
Oh, yep.
here,
Yeah.
I'm drinking a toast. Here's to you.
A toast to him. Everybody raise a glass.
It was also Elvis's and David Bowie's birthday just yesterday. So here's to them. All right, man, we are booking through this Badland.
So what did you know that Worf was going to be on DS9?
Oh
before you
yeah.
watched
So,
it?
so
Okay.
I have seen DS9 episodes, like the odd one, but I've never seen them in order. And I always seem to end up watching the same ones over and over again. So I think the one I remember, because I watched it when I was a lot younger, I remember one, I think they were on Riser, Worf and Jadzia on Riser.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That's what I remember, but I can't, because I was a lot younger and I watched it. Because I went through my proper Star Trek phase when I was kind of like 15. So I watched the whole of Voyager. And like, still watching like DS9, but I was in this weird phase. I was like, I don't want to go back. Because, Voyager's like the last one. And I'm like, I was like, do I really want to go back? So, but now I've actually done it. Oh, I just love it.
You know what's really good too is if you ever have the chance, is to watch them starting with DS9 season 3 and watch everything in release order. And so you watch the first half of season 3 of DS9, and then you watch Star Trek Generations, and then you watch the second part of Past Tense of DS9, and then you watch the first episode of Voyager, and then from then on you alternate between DS9 and Voyager.
That sounds great. I think I had a friend, she sadly passed away a couple of years ago, and she made me a list of all of the Star Treks in order, which was so nice. But just before she could give me the list, she passed away from a heart attack, so I never actually got the list.
Oh,
Which
that's
was
terrible.
which was really sad. But it was like she was making this list for me for months. But yeah, it was okay. That's a sad. I'm gonna stop telling that story. That was actually a lot sadder than I thought it was. But yeah, no, she made a list because we were proper like Star Trek buddies. It was really nice.
Oh, well, you should look up a list because there is an order, I guess you can watch them in, and that's pretty cool.
There's a Stardate order you can watch them in, which ends up being mostly the release order of DS9 and Voyager, where you alternate back and forth. So,
well, you know what I'm really loving about it though. This is it's got to be the in Little Green Men, Nog when they're on the shuttle to Earth, Nog says, "Have you heard of the Bell incident?" And gets a picture of Sisko. It looks just like Commander Sisko.
Yeah.
It's just like, well, yeah, about that. And it's like, it definitely. I never thought they'd classify that kind of thing, but I guess they'd have to because obviously, you know. But you never quite know what's classified and what isn't.
Well, what's funny is that I was actually thinking about this after the first few episodes of season 3 of Discovery when what's that guy's name? Novak? The mystery guy there? Malkovich, whatever his name is. David Cronenberg's character. Anyway.
Oh, I can't remember what his character name is.
Malcolm?
When he's talking to Colbert about the temporal war stuff, and he shows him that alien.
Oh yeah.
And they when they canonize the Kelvin universe, Kovich, that's his name. Thank you, K-Row 47. The thought that came to my mind the day after I watched that episode was, and I meant to tweet to Alex Kurtzman and say, so wait, are you telling me that all the canon inconsistencies in Star Trek were caused by the temporal wars? So, I mean, there it is right there.
I mean, that does make a lot of sense. I must say, Cairo did make a great quote on the episode, which is all humans look alike. Humans. I can never get it right. Every time I try. Humans. All you humans look alike.
What's the next episode?
The next one is the Sword of Kahlest in my list.
Oh, that's one of my favorite episodes.
So good. That's the first time that a TOS Klingon actor comes back and puts on the new makeup.
Ooh.
Yes.
What's his name?
Kolath and Kor.
No. This is just Kor. Just Kor shows up in this one.
Right.
And it's I think his name's John Calicos. He played Gaius Baltar in the original.
Battlestar Galactica. Wow.
And he brilliant actor, and he plays Kor in TOS, and then he comes back and plays Kor in this episode, and it's the first time a TOS actor puts on the new makeup, and
that's awesome.
That's,
yeah,
it's pretty cool.
You're gonna love that episode. It's so good.
I literally can't. This is the thing. Every time I watch DS9, I just get this warm feeling. I'm just like, I'm like a small schoolboy. It's just so good.
The other thing too is DS9 did not take itself too seriously as a Star Trek show, and you can tell because they almost make fun of Star Trek at certain times. And have you seen the episode where Bashir and Garrick get trapped on the holodeck?
Oh no, I haven't.
Okay, never mind.
I'm looking forward to that.
Anyway, Garrick has a line at the beginning of the episode where he says, "We're on the holodeck. What could possibly go wrong?"
And you're like, "Oh no."
Oh no.
Clearly, you've never heard of the Enterprise holodeck.
Clearly,
you've never heard of Badgie.
Oh my God, the greatest Star Trek villain of all time.
Badgie.
Oh, I love. Oh, did I tell you I made one of my bridge crew officers on my new character look like Shax?
Oh, that's awesome. Panda
Yeah,
Panda has a Shax as well, and yeah, it came out really good.
I hope mine's as good as his.
Well, I'm sure it looks very good.
Yeah.
Shax is awesome.
So
I like
I
it.
feel like
How he's
I kind of hope in the next season they bring back like his twin brother or something. This is his replacement. How will I ever replace him? Now this is Shax's twin brother, Jax or something.
where
Are we
do
going
we
to the
want
closest one?
Yeah, I guess so. And then we can split up.
Hey James, you know what I like to do in my Enterprise J sometimes?
What'd you like to do in your Enterprise J?
Watch
Lord.
this. I'm gonna pull up right next to you. Or
Okay,
right in front of you.
okay,
So-
okay, give me a second.
Oh no, where are you going?
What are you guys doing?
What-
Gotta
what-
watch
Hang on,
this.
hang on, hang on. Do you see me yet? Tell me when you see me.
I'm right next to you. I can see you. I
Okay,
can
you see me? All right.
Yeah, I see you. What are you gonna do?
Sometimes I do that. I turn into a Gekly. I put on the hollow emitter to turn into a Gekly.
Oh, that's
so I'm really
hilarious.
tiny, so you can't tell that I'm an Enterprise J. And then I'll come up to somebody and I'll pop it off, and turn into an Enterprise J.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's see.
look
Where are
at
you,
that.
Cat? I'll do it right in front of you.
Oh, you're right in front of
That's
me.
pretty-
I am.
Oh,
Okay.
Trekkie
Well,
Stowe
you
said
were.
that-
I'm right by
said-
James. What'd Tricky Stowe say?
Tricky Stowe said, I made Philip or Giorgio in SDO. That's
You
pretty
did?
good. That's, pretty
That's awesome.
That's awesome.
I'd love
Oh,
to
I
see
see
her.
you. I see you, Cat. I'm coming over. So you'll see me. You'll see me as a Gekly here. Do you see me?
Yes.
Okay. And then I'll do this.
What? Whoa! That was right on top of me.
That was dramatic.
Yeah. Wait, did we win this point yet? Oh, not yet.
No, we're too
Not-
busy playing with hollow emitters.
We're too busy admiring our Enterprise J's. Like, look how cool the Enterprise J is.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It is the best.
Mhm.
I was so happy when I finally got the ship. It brings such joy whenever I play with it.
Yeah, it was. I got this ship by I pulled a Infinity token from the lockbox.
Oh,
Nice.
That's how I got this
lucky.
ship. Yeah,
Those are so hard to get.
the first time is the first time I ever got one. I've only gotten I think 2, maybe 3, and it's the first one I got, and I was so happy.
Yeah, of course. So I wasn't lucky. I got given it by Farnsworth because he's nice.
Aw.
Yeah, Farnsworth just moved to Austin. Yay.
Yes, you guys can hang out.
I know, it's supposed to
Well.
snow here tomorrow. For,
Oh,
like,
The
nice.
polar vortex.
I know, I'm like, what? It never snows here, but yeah, everyone's
Yeah.
freaking out, going to, the store. The store is crazy. Zerai is in Dallas. No way, I'm moving to Dallas soon, so I will be back in Dallas. I'm from Dallas, so yeah, maybe by June I will be in Dallas.
Mandalorian. I love to barrel roll my Enterprise J from time to time.
I also love to barrel roll my Enterprise.
In fact, I spent when that spec came out, I spent points up to that just to get it, just so I could do that.
Just so you could
in
do
my
it.
Enterprise J, yeah. I stopped spending points in it, and I typically use my other specializations that are more appropriate, but every once in a while I'll pull that one out and just do barrel rolls. So
Nice. Yeah, I don't use the pilot spec all that often. Sometimes, though.
I lived in Virginia, in Northern Virginia, right outside DC, in Falls Church, and it snowed there a few times, and like everything, we'd get like 2 inches of snow, and the Washington DC would shut down, everybody would stay home, towns would be closed. It was crazy. It was like nobody could do anything.
Oh,
that
yeah.
sounds like England, but
Um,
we only need like an inch of snow for that to happen.
I mean, even the hint of that, everyone freaks out here. So, yeah, tomorrow should be fun.
Yeah, like I was really, we actually had snow here. What I want to say like 3 or 4 days ago, maybe a week ago now, and it stayed for quite a while. It's still out, still a little bit of snow outside, which is really unusual because England, England's rain, not snow.
All right. Are we done?
Yeah, Chrome is right.
Oh, no,
UK
we have
fearful
one
of
left. Okay, Mir
somebody-
Empok Noir.
Somebody's flying the USS Trebek.
Aw, that's amazing. I love that.
I'd like to state I'm usually very original with my ship names, but this one just had to be called the Enterprise J. Just so everyone knows.
Yeah, I'm like, I know we have some Canadian. Oh, Roscoe. Hey, Roscoe. Roscoe's in Australia. I don't think it snows much there. Well, at least where Roscoe
Oh, hey,
lives.
Roscoe.
Yeah.
Well, it probably does snow, but in the summertime.
Yeah, summertime here. Whoa, I just
Well,
got
it's-
here.
Oh yeah, I guess it would be their winter time.
All 3 bases have been
Weird
Uh,
has-
back.
oh,
weird how
Jason
seasons
Smith,
work.
you guys don't have snow in Canada right now? I thought it was all snow all the time.
Sensors reading a large force of Terran ships inbound. They must be making
Oh,
a final
right.
push.
Let's see how many of these ships we can get.
All of them. We'll get all of them.
All of the ships.
Speaking of the anniversary event, what are you guys thinking that we might get for an anniversary ship this year?
Well, I hope it's... I don't know.
Klingon, probably.
Well, I was going to say that. And you know, there is also that rumor that, you know, all the ships are going to be faction, not locked by faction. I guess
That
is
would be
the
that
word.
would be so good. Then I can use my legendary bundle.
Oh, let's do.
Oh,
so
snap.
you were finally able to get that when
I
it went
was.
on sale the last time.
Yeah, I did. I got it. I got a little bit of money spare, because my nan passed away, and so I had a little bit of money.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Wow, you really know how to liven up the stream there.
I'm sorry. But good news is I had money, and I was like, I could use this money for a few things. So I bought Sarah some Christmas presents. I bought my family those Christmas presents, and I thought, you know what? I bought loads of nice Christmas presents this year. I'm going to buy myself the legendary bundle.
Well,
And
that's
it's
nice.
It's been so fun. Like I've made new characters just to have
Yeah.
ships and
Yeah.
stuff, and like I made a new. I'm not the killer of the mood, Chrome. It's not. No, I'm not. I'd never kill them. Like I made a new character just to have the NX Enterprise, and I had a couple of ship tokens to upgrade it, made it a T6X, and then I'm just using my new character just to get the legendary traits off them.
Nice.
Because you can level up all the
Yeah,
ships
yeah.
and make them legendary. It's pretty cool.
Have you had any favorites you've enjoyed flying so far?
Okay, yeah, the temporal flight deck carrier, so the Discovery, the Disco Connie
Yes.
was definitely a favorite of mine. I love the NX. What else?
Man, that NX is probably, in my opinion, the best escort in the entire game.
It is really
Oh
good.
yeah, that legendary NX is
Yeah.
awesome.
Even the low by sword one is really good.
Oh, yeah, and it has that amazing trait too.
Okay, Voyager. The fact that you can run Voyager with
Oh,
its,
the
with
mirror,
its
yes,
armor.
so
Yep, that
good.
was so
Voyage
cool.
Warship Voyager is so good.
And then my favorites, I've got two favorites. One is the Disco, because it is pretty cool looking.
Oh,
and
the
then
Crossfield. Uh-huh.
the Crossfield class. But my favorite overall is definitely the Odyssey, because it was before the Enterprise J came in the game. It was my ship. Like
Oh, yep.
when they released the Odyssey in the anniversary event, we all got it for free. I think it was the third, or was it second or third anniversary? I can't remember. But we got the Odyssey class available in game, and I've loved that ship. But when they released the Sea Store versions, I didn't really have any money, so I was like, oh no, I can't afford those. But now buying the Legendary bundle gave me all of the different, you know, consoles. And, so cool. And
That's awesome.
because I had the temporal ship that gives you one of the pieces that's missing from that set, from one of the event. I think it was like the fourth or fifth event. That was so good. The Enterprise J is not flat. It's not flat. It's thick enough.
It's pretty flat.
It's not flat.
It just looks flat,
It's beautiful.
gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Or as
And
we
to-
say in New England, gorgeous. It's gorgeous, yeah.
It's
Gorgeous.
absolutely flawless. Absolutely flawless.
So you excited that you got all the skins
It was so,
and
it was so cool.
consoles?
It was so cool.
and-
And I just spent the whole time just going through all the ships and just like looking at them and changing them to their original. I'm bad because I just went through all the ships like, oh, look at these unique skins I've never seen before. Let's make them look like how they look in the show. There we go.
Yep.
That's funny.
Oh, you're running into me.
No, I came to say hi.
Oh,
Hi.
okay. We look, we, we, we look like two seals trying to mate.
Yikes.
And the native Enterprise J, native to the Alpha Quadrant. Here we see.
Oh, okay, anyway.
Come on, do your best Attenborough.
Okay. The Atlantic lobster is one of the finest creatures in the deep sea.
That is amazing.
That was really good, actually.
No, but you're supposed to say, spared no expense, spared no expense.
Spared no expense. Spared no expense. That's Richard.
Wow,
That's
we've
not
got
David.
210 ships so far, and there's still 2 minutes left.
Blow them up.
Oh, actually, is that right? Yeah, there is.
Yeah, 225, yeah.
The two pizza cutters fighting for a slice.
Yeah, wrong Attenborough. Yeah, I was going to say. That's Richard, that's not David.
Oh, they're different?
Yeah, Richard Attenborough was in Jurassic Park, and David Attenborough is his brother.
Oh.
So Spare No Expense is Richard Attenborough, who's the actor.
All British people sound the same to me.
Oh, whoa. You're going to break his microphone doing that.
All right, I'm turning into a Gekly and running away.
Run away!
You
It's okay.
can't find me now.
You run a good ship. I forgive you instantly.
What are we at? 271. It's pretty good. A minute and a half left.
So I tell you what I have done. I've taken the pets that came off the temporal flight deck, and I've got the elite fleet versions that are available on the Fleet Starbase, and I am trying them out, and they're pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Just like having waves and waves of tiny little things flying out my Enterprise J is very cool.
I can't even tell if I'm actually doing any damage because these ships are just vaporizing right in front of me. So
Yeah, neither can I. Doing a tally, we're up to 291. That's not bad.
I can't remember what the record is. I think we've. I feel like it was 304.
This is the record. This is the record now.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, we're already
Let's
past
set the
304.
record.
We have a minute left. I can't remember what the record is.
You know why we're doing so well? You know why we're doing so well, right, James?
Oh, because it's the Enterprise J. Yeah, of
That's-
course.
we got
it's the best
two
ship.
Enterprise
Two
Js.
Enterprise Js.
Oh my god, you guys.
At some point, I want to find everyone in the fleet who has an Enterprise J and get them in one instance together.
James, spoiler alert, they're already here.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I think some other folks have an Enterprise. I don't know that they fly them around all that much, but
Our ships are beautiful. It's lovely. It is quite funny, like, you know, because I remember every time I saw an Enterprise Jet, you know, I'd fly up to it and just feel bad. But now people do it to me, and I'm just like, I know the feels. I know the feels, dude.
where are we at? 360. Holy moly!
Wow, we're
I-
doing really good.
I love when somebody sees my ship and messages it in game. They're like, "What is that?" Because there's some players have never seen one before in the game.
I hadn't seen it before in the game because I went on hiatus for like 4 or 5 years, and I came back, and someone's like, they've added the J in the game, one of your favorite ships. I was like, really? They have? No way. And then I saw one, and I was like, oh, okay. They have.
Oh, yay! I got an accolade.
What's the accolade?
Terran turnaround. I don't even know what that was for. All right. So while we wait for the next run, 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
We can announce the giveaway of the
Okay.
Groupies Breast Cancer Awareness Mega Pack. Actually, I'm gonna not fly around the map randomly while I do this.
No, stay still. Stay still. I'm trying to match with you.
Oh, me? Oh.
Yeah. I'm trying to, like, you know, get us, like, you know, puzzle piece to match under each other.
Okay, we have a winner. The winner of the Mega Pack is at Big Easy 007. Congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's a great prize. Like, one of the bestest prizes.
Just whisper. I can't remember what platform you're watching on, but just whisper us and let us know. Actually do need your email address for this so I can send you the code. Excellent. Hey, there's Brent and your USS Highlander. I love it. There can be only one.
James, how long have you had that ship?
Hello, it's not going backwards.
Because you're taking forever to parallel park.
I'm pressing the backwards button. Oh, it's not very crochet. It's 300 crochets.
Oh my God, there's 3 of us.
Oh my God, y'all don't have a fit.
And it cloaks. It cloaks.
Oh, who's that? Claudia, what's up?
Everyone cloak your shit.
Now it's a party.
Yeah,
Oh, Lord.
boys.
This is just crazy.
Oh, mine doesn't. Oh, I can cloak mine.
You can. Yeah, we can all cloak ours. We got the Rodman poke.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the bestest day ever.
Wow. Well, there you go, folks. 3 Enterprise J's.
How many more Enterprise J's can we get? Come on, guys. Bring them.
Technically called the Universe class.
It is the Universe class. But
Yeah,
it's the
I
Enterprise
do
J.
not have one. I have a sarcophagus, but I don't.
Oh, bring that in. All the biggest ships. All the biggest ships possible.
I don't have it, like, equipped on... it
Okay.
would be a huge pain to go get that ship. And
I
I think I've only ever flown it after I won it.
Oh,
and-
look at the barrel roll!
Oh,
You
man.
did a barrel roll!
Right at
Okay.
me. That was
That's-
amazing film there.
So good. So
Okay,
good.
give me a second.
So good.
I gotta change my traits. Give me a second.
Claudia, that was awesome. You did that right on the screen.
Let's see. You know what we should do? We should all equip that and then.
Oh no, time
yes.
barrel roll.
And then
Yes.
do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll. What is that?
Do
Firefox?
Firefox,
Firefox? Star Fox?
Do a
Star
barrel
Fox.
roll. Star Fox, that's it.
Cable 1234 says that he thought that cut his nose.
Where's Cat? Where are you?
I'm over here.
Where are you?
Oh, I
Where are
see
you?
you. I see you. I see you.
Where
point,
is she?
Point towards us. We're gonna do.
Okay,
barrel rolls.
I'm gonna line up behind you. Give me a second.
All right.
Keep their operation
I
shut.
have
Oh no, not now! Don't come here
No,
now.
we don't have time.
Hang on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. Y'all barrel roll away. Oh, there it goes.
There goes the barrel. Give me a second. I'm trying to get round. Trying to get round. Here I come. Here I come.
Okay.
I'm coming.
We have you on the screen.
Dana, Dana, Dana.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun.
And next on the Enterprise J Air Show.
Oh my God! Seriously.
Oh wait, we should be repelling. We should be repelling these guys.
Where's Jester? Where's Jester?
Negative. Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Oh yeah, when does that movie come out?
I don't know.
Even though Tom Cruise is in it, I might probably still watch it.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop
Actually, Miles Teller is in it. I actually worked with him when he was in acting school in New York City.
Oh, very
yeah?
nice.
Yep, I produced a short film that he was in. Ironically, he played a drummer in that short film before he was in the movie Whiplash.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, it was funny because the director of the short film was one of the teachers at the acting school, and I remember her telling me I was watching a take and watching the camera and stuff, and she looked at me and she goes, that kid's gonna be a star someday. I was like, really? She's like, yeah, I can just tell.
fire on the plasma.
Wow. Well,
So, she knew it.
called it. Wow.
Yep.
The station is drawing power from an auxiliary satellite. Shut it down to drop the metaphasic shields.
Mandalorian says he likes the J because then the Vomp doesn't seem so big. But
Yeah.
that Vomp is very large as well.
Station's metaphasic shields have dropped. Focus fire on the plasma control station.
But yeah, I had the sarcophagus. Man, I think I flew that thing one time and was like, nope, can't do it.
The thing is, I really thought I wasn't going to like the turn rate. I had this thought in my head, it was going to really affect my game too much, and even though I love the look of the ship, I wasn't going to enjoy it. But actually, flying the ship, I love it. I really do. Like, I can either turn myself into literally a starbase and just stand still and fire, or I can actually, I'm a lot more maneuverable than I thought I would be. Though if I do breach, that is quite hard.
You run emergency powered engines.
Do I run emergency power engine? No, I don't.
Yeah, I run one of that just in case I need to turn real quick or do a little something.
Ah, that's not a bad idea. Thank you for the tip. I might have to add that.
I'm also a purist, so I run phasers and quantum torpedoes. So
Ah, okay. Well, I'm running Babel anti-proton at the moment.
sacrilegious.
No, it's good. It's good. And then I've got I've got Tilly's shields, and I've got the Discovery Warp Core.
To use the colony deflector and the competitive impulse engines.
Yeah, I got the Rainbow Deflector, and I got the competitive engines. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to update my build. My build's pretty old on this.
Yeah, I was working on a fire damage build, but I got bored and started something else, so I need to get back to that at some point.
I have Nukara shields and Nukara deflector.
Oh yeah, you should get the
have
Discovery.
Romulan impulse engines, and I have a colony warp core.
I definitely recommend the Discovery set. It's just really, really good. All of my,
Yeah.
if you're doing an exotic build, the Mycelial, the event
Revolutionary
stuff was really
set. Yeah, I do like that set too.
good. Okay, guys, I've just done something.
What?
Did you guys see it? Oh, you missed it.
No.
Oh, damn, I'll have to do it again later.
Oh.
Whoop.
Oh my god! Did
Black
you just
alert.
Jump?
Black
Yeah,
alert.
Black alert.
Black alert.
Jeez.
Black alert.
Oh, wow.
All right, now you're just showing off. I say that because I can't do it. I mean, I could, but I don't have the stuff on.
I just took a console off because I just leave that in my inventory just so I could do spore jumps occasionally. And when I get to a safe distance, I'll turn off and put my other thing on.
Nice.
I tell you what, I love the Enterprise J's main gun. I know a lot of people don't use it with charged graviton lance. It's just beautiful. It's like pew.
Nebulous science vessel incoming. Watch out for repulsor.
Man, it's mostly trying to avoid running into you guys flying around
Oh,
here.
hang on.
No.
I'll go back to my Gekli.
Oh,
Yeah.
someone's brought a Herald Dreadnought.
Nice.
wow.
Oh my gosh.
Did you see the barrel roll he did? That was awesome.
Oh man.
Nice. Everybody
should-
go and bring your
We
biggest
should do,
ship.
yeah, we should do
the
big
biggest
ship night.
ship. Biggest
Big ship night.
Yes.
Watch out.
I love it.
Nebulous science vessel will use repulsor to
Well,
away from
I mean, we do have some theme nights coming up. You know, so stay tuned because we will do theme nights. I think we have a Klingon night coming up. We have Ferengi night always coming up, and what else are we
Which I
doing?
thought-
Romulan night.
Next
Yeah.
time on Priority 1 Armada live stream.
Well, I don't think it's in a few weeks. I think we're trying to coincide that with the anniversary. So, but yeah, we've got a bunch of exciting stuff planned. And I think we're gonna do another pain stick night because that was fun.
Oh my gosh, I can't wait.
the devices
Are you familiar with our pain stick night, James?
I actually joined just as the last year's one. So I joined the Priority 1 Armada like last February.
Oh.
So I've actually like coming up to my 1 year anniversary in Priority 1.
Oh,
Nice.
congratulations.
Well, that's awesome. Yeah. So for pain stick night, we picked the TFOs or missions, whatever we hate doing the most, so we can
Like
share
Buck
in the share in the misery.
Or it's the gravity one.
Gravity
kills.
Gravity kills.
Gravity kills. Yeah.
We all love Gravity Kills.
They should
Temporal-
rename that
yeah.
TFO. Gravity is very annoying and frustrating.
Zane Kathy front or whatever that one is. Oh,
I actually
man.
like that one. If people do it correctly, like
What's the
people
other
spend-
one that Winters hates?
uh,
The time with the Enterprise J. Dang, what is that one?
Procyon 5.
Procyon 5,
Procyon
yes.
5, yeah. Maybe that's why people don't like the Enterprise J so much. It's like, why do I have to protect you over and over again? Just fire the damn weapon.
It's like 3 times. Oh my god.
Is it really bad that when I did Procyon 5 last time, I just sat next to the Enterprise J and was like, "Hey, bud, how you doing?"
Yeah, that one is a beast.
The one I still haven't completed yet, and I probably will never complete unless everyone's willing to do it, is the one with the very disappointed Harry Kim if you fail, which you often pretty much every time do.
Oh, Karat?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, we are planning another Otha night. I don't know if you guys remember when we did that ground PvP, but killed Borg. Well, you can kill Borg too, but you can also PvP each other, right?
I called that night the electric chair.
And we're also gonna try doing Karat, so we can do
Ooh.
a little PvP, but also kill some enemies.
Oh, don't lie. We're just gonna do PvP.
Yeah, probably. I'm like, I just hope I'm on Z's team. So.
Yeah, I get destroyed from that. I'll tell you what, I did one v like when I was like still level 70, because I've gone up a bit since then. I challenged V to a 1v1 just to see how much I'd get destroyed.
You mean 60?
Yeah, I was like level 60. Well, I can't remember what level I was at the time. Oh, sorry, I mean Endeavor level. I'm counting my Endeavor level as a thing. 'Cause my Endeavor rank is currently only 134.
Oh, nice.
But when I was 70, when I was level 70, I challenged Z, and he destroyed me completely. I got him down to half health, and I was so impressed with myself. And then
Wow. Yeah.
Oh,
I was like,
I-
I'd know better than to try that.
I think I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again because I don't think James has heard it. But when you were talking about doing PvP with your friend, 1v1.
Yeah.
When I auditioned to be on the Priority One podcast, first it was like an interview audition, which was great. Then the second time it was in game in a PvP match with Winters. So basically, I had to go up against Winters in his Wolverine Defiant class ship, me in my Enterprise J in this ship, and while we were fighting, they were asking me questions.
Oh, I love it. That's really good.
I would like that for my interview. I didn't even get that.
That sounds awesome.
It was, and then afterwards, Winters approved of me, and that's how I got the job. So
That's a great story. I
love that
I think
story.
you told me that, but I love it. That's so funny.
And how I found out that I got the job so that interview took place right before they were doing a live stream recording of their show. And so it was back when it was Elio, Tony, and Kenna. And I then, it was like 20 minutes later after the PvP match, they were doing the show. So I tuned in, and Elio said to Tony, "Hey, can you get me that agreement sent over to me?" And he said something about Tony, and then he said they got confused about something, and then he said, yeah, everybody's name is Tony, and he said, yeah, that'll be funny next week, meaning that the person they were writing up the agreement for was also named Tony. So that's
How you found out that you got it?
Later that night, I got an email from Elio saying that I was being offered the position, and so I
that's
thought that was
nice.
I thought that was funny. Yeah.
Well, the podcast is looking for another host.
That is right.
Ooh.
So if anyone out there is interested in joining, make sure to check that out.
Go check it out now.
Yes, Cable 1234. It was Tony, but obviously they were spelled differently. There was a band.
The Three Tonys.
All right, there's just a couple of sections left. While I'm flying over, let's kick off our last giveaway, which is very exciting. Although, if you already have this, you can only get it once. So sorry. But we are giving away a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer pack code.
That's amazing. Oh, I really wish I
So
had that.
again, if you already have one, don't, put the code
Don't
word
enter
in.
because,
Right. Actually, I'm just getting out of combat. Hold on, let me stop over here. All right, so for your chance to win a Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer pack code, type the word Culber into chat.
Hey, we love him. He's
Oh
awesome.
man, and I might have some issues with this season of Discovery, but one thing I did not have an issue with was Culber and how.
He's so happy and kind, and I love him.
Oh man, I loved it. I loved him. He's great. In fact, Zeph Films tweeted pretty much exactly that same thing, and Wilson Cruz responded. How cool is that? So that was
nice.
awesome. Yeah. But man, yeah, Culber was one of the best things about Discovery this season. I think. I really loved his development. Yeah. Let's see, we're down to the last two areas.
That's fantastic. As I remember early on in Discovery, I tweeted something about the show, and Anthony Rapp liked one of my tweets.
What? Oh, so
Awesome.
hold on. Matt Black, even if you got what's the one that you got the bridge officers? Dang, the Discovery Boost Pack. If you got that and you got a hollow Lorca and Landry, these bridge officers are different. You can use them together. You just can't, if you have this bridge officer code from the convention, you can't use it twice. But if you did get that Discovery pack with the hollow bridge officers, you can use both of them together, but they have different abilities. So the pack that we are giving away is the Warfare Specialist Lorca that you definitely want slotted on your ship.
I wish I had one.
Well, I could never get enough Lorcas, but this if you had a choice, this would be the one you would want, because he has some amazing skills.
How was the only way to acquire it at the convention?
Well, for that specific one, they did it a little differently. Normally, the only way you could get it is at a convention or through a giveaway. But that particular year, they took down people's email addresses. And so they were letting people sign up other people with their email address that
that's
year.
so cool.
Because I think it was something about they didn't have the codes ready, so they couldn't hand them out. So they were going to email them to people after the fact, and so they were letting people sign up email addresses.
That is awesome.
So we only have a few of these codes left. I mean, we have been giving them out for a fair amount of time, but if I remember, there are only a few left. So I think we're getting to the end of our Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code. So I do hope that at some point we can get them again. And they're not in the mud market, because that would just be overpriced.
Oh god, yeah. But I tell you what, that sale at Muds Market was quite reasonable, I must say, the Christmas sale they had.
I bought the time stealing choice pack there. You get the T6 Wells class or the Vern class.
Yeah, that really was nice.
And the Amari ship, which I haven't done anything with. I gotta get on that. Kat, what do you run on the Amari, on your Amari?
I run disruptors. I make mine I use it on my Romulan. I have like a rogue style piratey Romulan character. which yeah. So I use I think it's Coalition Disruptors. I could or maybe the Lethian ones. I can't remember. I had like a color scheme going. So either one or the other.
Yeah, I have a joined Trill Klingon
Oh, cool.
Wow.
that I use
okay.
it on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
My joined Trill Klingon KDF is a science character, so
Yeah, mine too.
she flies the whatever the temporal science vessel. I can't pronounce it on the KDF side, but whatever that one is.
You know what I think one of the most beautiful games in the most beautiful ships in the game is the
Enterprise J?
Yes, besides the Enterprise J, is the Romulan Temporal Dreadnought.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's such a gorgeous ship. Like, oh my gosh.
I do like that one. It's really pretty.
That is my only problem with obviously having now got the Legendary Bundle is that I go through all my characters and they've all got a different ship, but I go on like my KDF affiliated factions and they've either got an event ship or they've got a ship that just doesn't look right for their character. Like I did give my my Klingon character the Fakiri event Christmas ship, but
That's good.
but I do wish I had some more Klingon ships.
I love
One of my
my
Klingon
Klingon
characters
ships.
has a Titan.
Oh yeah,
One of mine does
I
too.
do have a Titan. Oh my.
Yeah, what do you think about faction walls coming down as far as I don't know if they can change like the game mechanic, but like if you're able to it'd be amazing if you could use all the uniforms as well as ships on any faction.
Well, it would make sense because in the story.
I mean, well, let's put it this way. I have some thoughts about this. My first thought is, if they are not going to revamp PvP into something worthwhile, then there is no reason to have a faction wall, other than for story, right? And because the story has taken us into an alliance, then I would be okay if the faction wall comes down after your character reaches that point.
I agree.
Right, yeah, that's smart.
And I would be okay with that. Like, for instance, if let's say because we're basically seeing a Klingon civil war, right, in the story.
Mm-hmm.
And so maybe Martok and those Klingons, maybe they join the Federation. And that's how the faction wall comes down.
Oh, that's
Me
interesting.
likey.
And then 900 years later, the burn happens and it's fractured again. You know what I'm saying? So-
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah,
It'll be
they
interesting-
rename Vulcans to not Vulcans, some other thing.
Oh, yeah, what was the name of that?
Navar?
Navar, yeah.
Man.
I did think that was quite cool, actually. I thought that was quite unique.
Yeah, if anybody, I don't remember the exact story, but if anybody, look up how that name came to be, because it's a wonderful story.
Oh, tell me, I want to know.
So I'm gonna paraphrase here. I'm probably gonna get some details wrong, but basically, that is a Vulcan word that means two halves, two opposites existing together or something. It was basically used in a fan fiction story to describe Spock, right?
Oh.
Oh, okay.
And then there was a novel, I think, where they used it officially in the novel, so it became sort of soft canon in a novelization, and then they took that word and used it to mean the new planet where Romulans and Vulcans live, and again meaning like two opposites coming together, and that's the story of. I mean, that's again, I probably got some details wrong, but that's basically how that name came to be canonized.
Huh.
Hey,
That's
in the show.
interesting.
I always liked that when fan things become canon. I do like that.
Yeah, not too much in Star Trek fan. Anything gets made canon.
I know, right?
They just take canon and do crazy stuff with it.
Tell you what, did you guys ever like watch Renegades, the old Star Trek,
I
series?
saw some of it, but I did not watch all of it.
See, I really liked Renegade. I backed it on when they did that whole Patreon GoFundMe thing.
Yeah.
I was really sad when they didn't pick it up.
Oh,
I
well,
was
that's
like-
because they changed the licensing rules.
Yeah.
All right, we're headed to where are we headed? Klingon Alliance.
That was, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know, that was actually directed by Tim Russ and starred a plethora of actual Trek actors
It
reprising
did.
their roles
It was amazing.
as Mirror Universe counterparts or something. I forget.
No. They were the same characters. It's just because it was like a secret. I can't remember the plot of the story, but it was like a secret mission, and Tuvok was like getting a secret crew that could go and do things that the Federation couldn't do, like kind of break the rules. That's why it's called Renegades. And you had the Doctor coming back, and he had a son with this woman. It was really cool, and their son was it's just really I really enjoyed it.
Oh, thank you for subscribing, Cable1234.
Oh, thank you, Cable.
Wait, the Doctor had a kid with.
You should check it out.
Yeah, it is really good.
It's not terrible.
It's not bad. It's
Chekhov is in it.
Chekhov is in it, and also,
Uhura's in it too.
Uhura's
right?
in it. Yeah.
Uhura's in it.
Yeah, she's in it.
And Tuvok is in it, and there's a lot of actors who played other characters in Star Trek in it. I feel like Martok's in it. The actor who played Martok, J.J. Hertzler.
J.J.
I feel like
Hertzler,
I feel like he's
J.J.
in it.
Hertzler.
So I
And
might be
is
thinking of Axanar, though.
Gary Graham from who played Saval in Enterprise, I think, is in it too.
Oh,
I think so.
Basic shields have dropped.
But
I feel like that might have been Axanar, actually, those two.
Or Gary Graham might have been in another fan production also.
Yeah, they were both Axanar.
Oh,
I,
were they?
I remember watching the trailer for Axanar. They're actually in that first original trailer. It's really good. I really wish Axanar got made.
oh, AJ Villegas says that they were running low on dilithium in that story too.
Oh, interesting.
Huh.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Interesting.
But we always knew that dilithium was kind of a fossil fuel versus
Right.
alternative fuel type thing. So we always kind of knew that we were going to run out of dilithium crystals and find a new mode of transport. To be honest, that was always the thing. I just kind of wish that Discovery had started in the future, and that was the problem they would start solving from the start. And it would make so much sense for the spore drive to exist so much earlier than anything else. But the temporal war makes sense that it would come so much earlier, like the whole changing of the timelines. But I do wish it was set past post next gen.
I wonder. There's a bit of me too, because they laid some Easter eggs early on that hint at them being in the future, and I'm starting to wonder if that may have been the plan from close to the beginning.
I feel like it was. I feel like they always wanted to.
There was a lot of
Well, I think they, after Brian Fuller, maybe that was like where they started with Fuller, and then the
Yeah.
idea evolved, and I don't know. There's a lot of writers and folks involved in
'Cause
Discovery.
the first time that we see an on-screen nod to that is in the short track Calypso. That's basically the first time that we as an audience see the front of that story. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
in the writer's room, they had already made that decision before when they wrote Calypso that Discovery was going to end up in the future. So that was like a given. So that to me means that it was at the very least it was after season 1 that they made that decision. And I'm wondering now if it was possibly like the whole idea was that they would spend a year or two in that pre-TOS era, and then they would jump forward.
Yeah, maybe.
See, I like that. That would have been cool. The only problem that I had, the Calypso, I actually quite like the short trek Calypso. Though I do have one problem with it now. It's the discovery before the refit. So it must be an alternate
Are we
timeline.
sure about that? Because I need to go back and rewatch it, because if I remember correctly, the Discovery is like in a cloudy nebula, and you actually don't see the whole ship.
Excellent work.
Okay.
Yeah, you
And-
see
Have to check
the
that.
shuttle bay and
Like,
I mean,
you see
it
the
doesn't-
interior,
yeah,
but
it-
you
Large force of terror
like.
ships inbound.
I don't think you see the full exterior.
Give me a second. I'm gonna go have a look.
Oh, great! You're gonna fact check me live.
Oh, Cairo 47 is saying that Calypso was a standalone Michael Chabon story, and then the writing room kind of glommed onto it.
Okay.
Yeah, Darwinism 215. Yeah, you're not alone in the cavernous interior of the ships. There's a serious
Yeah, that was
like
kind of annoying.
there's a serious issue about that.
Well, there is some soft canon that does come from soft canon. There are technical manuals for the Enterprise D that indicate that there are empty spaces in the ship, ready to be built out for new purposes. So I think they latched onto that idea and ran with it. I think they overdid it a little, but
Discovery is a small ship. That's my only problem.
yeah, and yeah. So
Armored scooter. Yeah, Discovery is bigger on the inside. Like
Yeah.
a
It's a
TARDIS.
TARDIS.
Yeah.
Power.
Oh,
it
thank you for joining us, Grendel the Wise.
Or perish in the flames of the
I wonder though, because a lot of times with that kind of stuff, like they usually have like intricate discussions about like, okay, well, how big of a space do we have? Like, where is this in the ship? How would this work logically?
Yeah, I don't think they have
And
those discussions.
It certainly appears that they don't. Now, it's quite possible that they have those discussions and they say, well, we're not going to care because we want to give this feeling in the scene. So, I mean, that's also a choice.
I suppose.
Not saying it's the right choice. I'm just saying it's a choice.
All right, what did we get last time? Let's try and beat it.
We
Uh,
got 379.
379. Let's beat it.
okay.
Okay, here's my question for you. This is gonna be a big question for everyone in chat as well. Do they prefer episodic storytelling or serialized storytelling? I prefer episodic, but some people might be different. What do you guys think?
I do like the episodic storytelling with an overarching theme that's not like pounded into you every episode.
Similar to like later seasons of DS9.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
But I don't mind straight episodic either. You know, I mean, they still have themes that carry. I mean, the thing
you mean
about
serialized, straight serialized.
yeah, but the thing about, I like Next Generation because of the episodic nature, because you do get to see other characters. Like a whole episode can focus on other characters, which Discovery doesn't do that well.
Yeah. So my opinion is that if I'm watching it, well, it depends. If I'm watching a TV show, if I'm watching Star Trek, I agree with you. I do very much enjoy how DS9 was done. I very and Voyager for that matter, because that had that feel of there's an overarching like story, but we have standalone episodes where things can happen, but there's a memory to it,
Right,
There's a memory to
exactly.
what's happened on both DS9 and Voyager. That certainly happened. However, when you have 24, 26 episodes a season, that's much easier to do.
Right.
And I feel like if you are gonna do a serialized one big story, that you're better off doing it in 8 to 13 episodes. So I'm okay. I'm okay with I. And the other point that I always make in these instances is that there's over 700 hours of episodic Star Trek that you can already watch. I like the fact that Discovery gives us a different way to watch, a different feel, a different tone. And I appreciate that to add to the variety and the flavor of Star Trek. So even though certain things will bother me about it, I would still rather have Discovery as it is and not change things, and not for it to try to be more like older Star Trek, because then it wouldn't be as diverse and flavorful, and I wouldn't be able to, watch it in different ways than, than if it was all just the same. You know what I mean? So
Okay. I'm just going to say one thing. Lower decks. Lower decks.
Yeah. I'm your Chad each.
Have your chat each.
That show is, yes, so good.
I just love it. It's interesting actually with Lower Decks, because obviously I have not seen it at all. Because
But I thought it's premiering right on Amazon Prime.
It's not out yet. It's not out yet. So
it's the 22nd, right?
Yes, 22nd.
Oh, how exciting that you'll be getting to see it for the first time ever.
Definitely the first time. I can't. Yeah. Anyway, it's interesting because obviously, okay, everyone knows I've seen it. I've seen it quite a few times because I love the show.
But how? Explain to us in
No!
detail.
Oh my
Okay,
God!
so
La
for
la
how
la
long?
la! No!
But it's just interesting because what is it? I was on a load of
but
Star
Grendel,
Trek sites.
just hang on. But Grendel, it's not available outside the United States. CBS All Access doesn't exist outside the United States, or outside North America, I should say.
Yeah, we get
No, it's
everything
United
like
States. Because
we
it's not
get
even in
everything-
Canada.
Oh yeah, I thought. Well, some places get it on Netflix. No.
Not Lower
Netflix
Decks.
didn't want it.
Nobody
Netflix
had.
didn't want it.
Nobody has an. It wasn't until Amazon picked it up and it's premiering on the 22nd that it had an international release.
Huh.
So nobody has seen it. Nobody, quote unquote, has seen it outside the United States and Canada at all, because there was no international deal.
But what's really interesting is looking at, obviously people who don't know, haven't seen it, and the people are saying, no, it looks terrible. Oh, I don't want to watch it. And I was commenting on them like, dude, you definitely need to give it a chance, because the first couple episodes are really really fast paced, but once you get like 2 or 3 episodes in it, you're addicted to it, and B, I just feel I really enjoy the characters and they make me happy, and
I think I can say every episode of Lower Decks, I always have one laugh out loud moment, like serious, like a true laugh, unlike some other show where I laugh sarcastically at things.
Oh, you mean the Orville?
No, I meant like Discovery, where I'm laughing, going, "What are they doing?"
I quite enjoy I like the Orville season.
Well,
2
no,
more than I do
I
season
love
1.
the Orville, all of it. It's great.
I almost can't stand the Orville.
Oh man.
It's just because, and I've said this before, it does not know what it's supposed to be. And
how many how many ships did we get?
it was like 330 something. It wasn't.
Oh,
We
man.
didn't do it. In my opinion, for me anyway, the Orville does not know what it wants to do, and so it's caught between this, dramedy, absurdist humor, Family Guy style, sci-fi action. It tries to be so many things that it succeeds at being nothing. And I think when the Orville really succeeds is when it focuses on its characters, and when it focuses on emotional stories, and doesn't try too hard to be other stuff. And to be honest, that's how any show succeeds, because even Lower Decks is the same way. When it focuses on the characters, it's its best, and when Discovery focuses on the characters, it's best usually, um, and um, and the Orville just tends to not really get itself. And um, the best episodes for me of the Orville are there's the one where there's the one about the Mocklin relationship,
About to go.
I love that one.
and then there was one about what's her name, Kelly, is that her name?
Uh-huh.
There was one about Kelly. Oh, it was the one where Kelly and Ed are put back into their apartment.
Oh,
Yeah, I love that one.
yes.
And like that, when they focus on stories like that, like I feel like that's where that show really succeeds and really flies. And they've only, in my opinion, they've only had 2 episodes where it was like really good. Oh, the other really good episode is the one where the doctor dates Isaac.
Oh my God,
Oh, I
that
love that one.
episode
And they sing the
so
rain at the
good.
end.
Like
Oh, I
those,
love
like
that one.
those are the episodes for me where the Orville really knows what it's doing and how to work, and everything else, every single episode other than that, I feel like doesn't work at all.
I don't know. I love the mid-season finale of season 2 with you didn't like that?
No, because every other episode, either Star Trek has already done it or Galaxy Quest did it, and they both did it better than what the Orville is trying to do. So for me, the Orville is nothing but just a cover band that isn't even that good.
Oh man.
Like I'm sorry, I just like that's how I feel. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy watching the show mostly, but and so, like I said, sometimes the episodes really work, but yeah, it's like I'm watching a cover band of my favorite bands, and they're just not as good.
That is so funny. Okay, well, let's announce our final giveaway and wrap
Ooh,
things
final
up. As
giveaway.
much as I love talking
I
about
win?
Orville. No, you did not win because
Aw.
the winner of the Lorca and Landry Bridge Officer code is Mandalorian. Congratulations.
Oh, nice one, buddy.
Just you can if we're friends, you could just at me and tell me your email address so I can send you the code, or you can whisper us on whatever you're watching on, or yeah, just get in touch with me and I will send you that code.
Armored Scooter, there in fact was a Galaxy Quest show being planned at Amazon
Oh my
with
God, really?
the original director and the original cast returning right before Alan Rickman died.
That is
Oh.
true. So
And
sad.
Alan Rickman's death derailed that project.
Oh, yeah,
Unfortunately.
that is sad.
Oh, I never
But,
knew that. No,
yeah,
I'm sad.
Dean Pariseau, who directed Galaxy Quest, and also, by the way, if you haven't seen it, he also directed Bill and Ted Face the Music, which is a fantastic movie.
I love that movie.
So good, man. That was the movie. That movie helped carry me through 2020. I'll be honest with you. That movie was right at the right time. Came out.
I love that movie. So good.
Anyway, Dean Pariseau is a really great director, and he was on board to come back, and all the cast, Sigourney Weaver, Alan Rickman, everybody was ready to come back, and then unfortunately we lost Alan Rickman, and that derailed it. There's been talks about trying to do it again, but I don't think it's
It wouldn't
I don't think it's gonna
land
happen.
without it wouldn't
Yeah.
land without Alan Rickman.
Yeah,
He makes
sad.
that he like
He's the best.
man, it's so good. It's so good. And if you haven't seen the documentary Never Give Up, Never Surrender, I highly recommend watching it. It's very good.
Excellent. Well,
And both Brent Spiner and Will Wheaton are in that documentary.
oh, that's cool.
And Brent Spiner talks about how pissed he was that they didn't think of that idea first. That they wish they had just done it as them, and he's very upset that they couldn't.
That would have been amazing. Well, all right. That wraps up episode 161 of Priority One Armada Live. But before we go, here's a glimpse at next week's show. Nikki will be in the captain's chair hosting with Selleck and Panda. As with every show, we'll be talking about the latest news from Star Trek Online and the Priority One Armada, and we'll be teaming up with you in another adventure zone to earn more marks in dilithium.
If you're not a member of the Priority One Armada and want to join us in-game, then come and join us on Priority One Armada chat channel by typing in the chat box /channel_join space Priority 1, all one word, and then hit the enter key.
If you do want to become a member of the Priority One Armada community, simply head over to PriorityOneArmada.com to sign up. We have multiple Federation and KDF fleets for you to start your career as part of the Priority One Armada.
This episode of Priority One Armada Live was brought to you by our community Patreon through patreon.com. Find out about our thank you packages we offer for each tier and add your support at patreon.com/priority1. It's your support that keeps us going.
And speaking of Patreon, a special thanks to our Patreon supporters like Wiley Coyote, Prince1983, Teacher Guy, Amergen, Demorg, Tazan, Asar, Nick W., Four, Seal, Claudia, and Riker Carlson. Thank you so much.
Don't miss a thing from the world of Star Trek. Catch all the latest news regarding the Star Trek multiverse on Priority One, a Roddenberry Star Trek podcast. Get a new episode every Friday by pointing your favorite podcast app to feeds. Priority One. Point your podcast app to feeds.priorityonepodcast.com.
And if you want to be notified of our next live stream, then follow us on all our various channels, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube, because you never know when we'll have another giveaway. And before we go, I'd like to say a special thanks to our artist, Jason Smith. Thanks to our social media manager, Anthony, you're already here.
I am.
With
Ta-da!
assistance from Sean Babbitt. And a extra special thank you to my co-hosts, James and Anthony, for joining me this week. And of course, a big thanks to you, the viewers, because again, without you, none of this would be possible. So until next week, live long and prosper. Good night, y'all.
Thank you and goodbye.
Good night. Thank you.